Hello everyone, we are starting with our next video which is regarding the naive Bayes. Naive Bayes is based on Bayes algorithm. By now we are done with our 7 milestones, so it is our 8th milestone which will give us an introduction about naive Bayes algorithm. Naive Bayes is a probabilistic classification technique based on Bayes theorem. Here, the Bayes theorem is this basically means the probability of class A given future B, and here it means that probability of future B given class A and probability of A divided by probability of B. So, Naive algorithm is based on Naive Bayes algorithm is based on Bayes theorem. So, it is called naive because it assumes that the feature base for classification are conditionally independent, which simplifies the model. So, despite of simplifying assumptions, naive Bayes often performs surprisingly well, especially in text classification and other domains with high-dimensional data. As here we are dealing with high-dimensional data with our CSV file. So that's why it is a good practice to use the naive Bayes algorithm. So yeah, this is the naive Bayes theorem. We all have studied the Bayes theorem in our mathematics. So yeah, the naive Bayes theorem maximizes the uh, posteriori hypothesis and class. It is independent of a class condition. So yeah, the application of naive Bayes algorithms are written over here. They are particularly used in NLPs, which are natural language processing for text classification. NLP is a basic example of NLP is in our in our mail IDs in our Gmail. There is a separate folder for what do we call it, spam mails, and separate folders for detection of uh, useful mails and all, and sentiment detections, XYZ, all those things. Here is the code for the implementation. I'll be also doing the implementation on our main application which we are building together so that you can visualize the things better. Here are the tasks which you have to do after the completion. So just give me a minute. Mhm. Here is the terminal. Mhm. No, 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 no. Yeah. So let me clear the terminal screen first. In application.py. Yeah, here it is. So these are the previous things which we were doing. We did decision tree. We did we trained the decision tree model, and here comes after the evaluation and performance. Here comes the naive Bayes evaluation, which gives us the first of all the confusion matrix and then the classification report of the accuracy macro average and weighted average of our application. So this also gave us basically the four things which are precision, recall, and F1 score, and also an additional thing which is support value here. So these are the things by which we can get the accuracy and working of our algorithm, so that we can basically make our algorithm more accurate, precise, uh, and basically more useful for the real life uses. We can also a big application of data sciences key. We can basically mm, what should I say, that we can integrate it anywhere as in backend. I used to I used to practice a lot of backend development in past some weeks. So I used many algorithms which were unknowingly the algorithms of data science, and I didn't even knew. So yeah, these things take place, and we should always we should always feel free to use any domain for the implementation of our projects. So there is a big math revolving around these things. You guys should always go for learning the core concepts, then the then the easier things, which are like doing these things in Python is a really simple process, but you should always know the math to identify the working, to identify the algorithms and all those things. In the next video, we will be learning about just a second. What happened? Hmm. In the next video, we will be learning about the neural networks. Neural networks is a really interesting topic. I want you all to do your personal level research on these topics, as when you yourself don't do anything, no one in the world can make you understand. So thank you for watching the video. Thank you very much.